showcase. Woo!
Oh,
Yeah, thumbs up if you all don't on your videos. I really encourage you to on your videos and see your expressions. At least I know that people are I know that I'm not talking to the screen. Yeah, and I'm so excited to be here in my living room talking to you all and just staring at the phone and the monitor and the wall. Ah. Tonight's theme is work-life balance, which is hilarious, right? Because you think you have a Wi-Fi connection, and then since the pandemic, people like to work from home, but it's just bringing your office to your house. I don't see how is that work-life balance. It's a myth. It's a well myth. It's just people are just working harder than they used to. It's either the one extreme or the total extreme. Working from home really changed the game. Remember when going to work meant a very strict military regimented discipline where you wake up, you need to brush your teeth, you need to shower, you need to have your breakfast, then you have to take your transport, you have to find your parking, you have to walk all the way to your office, you have to punch your card on time and sit down. But now, with the bed behind me, I don't go to work on time as well, so it doesn't matter. And the dress codes is interesting. You can see my top, but I'm not going to show you all my bottom. But tonight is not about me. We are going to we have a good lineup of performers with us today. And without much further ado, let me welcome our opener for the day, Mr. Arinto.
Okay. Sorry. Your voice is missing. Okay, everything is fine. Everything is fine.
Yes, please don't give me a heart attack.
Everything is fine. It's on fire, but everybody have work-life balance. So I don't know why we talking about working life balance. I mean, in Indonesia, working is already hard. That your job is like work, work, and double it. Like many times I go to work, I was like, do your job and double it, like doubles. One time, I'm giving my intern job, and then my boss was asking me, "What do you doing? Um, giving job to my intern? Ah, intern. Good. What kind of job? Putting data in Excel, maybe. Okay, good. Make sure double it. Okay, it must to be double. I don't know why, but imagine being an intern, get the double job, and crying. So working and crying. But then I was imagining when I was working, I was a kid, I would go to work like Friends series, like Chandler's, that I can go to work to cafe and then go home talking with friends, maybe fuck with friends. I don't know. But sadly, my life is not friends at all. While I was working, everyone was like Devil Wear Prada. They were so intense. Like everyone working hard, talk loud, and double it. Like everybody like really want to work double, like they wanted to be. I don't know what they wanted to prove. And then I have a boss like literally in defining like Devil Wear Prada that she worked with eyes. Like she was like, and we need to know what she mean using eyes. Like I was like, she was like, and turn out she just want me leaving. Why not say leave by using eyes? Like I don't know, my boss is weird something. And then I get friends. I was asking my friends like, how long you been working here? He was answering me, I've been working here since 30 years ago. My man basically just hachiko like a dog waiting for the boss. Like imagine becoming him like 10 years you're going to be a boss. And then his boss is not that. He's still just a employee. And then next 10 years you're going to be a boss. And then the boss still not that. She becoming a supervisor or something, but she was still waiting to becoming a boss, and boss didn't die. Like I don't know why, but I don't know. Right now, I'm working as a freelancer. Like what Abbey said, everyone working at home. You can see I'm working at the tables right now. Like every deadline is coming, but I'm still at home. I'm chilling, but all the jobs still burning like this. That's what I do. And then the problem as an Asia, you working freelance at home, your mom doesn't believe you at all. Like when I was working at home, I was editing something in my computers. My mom will be like cleaning at the behind and like picking at my job. What do you doing? Uh, I'm I'm doing my job. I'm editing something. Editing something. Is that work or hobby? Mom, I'm editing something. I need to upload something. Ah. Hobby. Yes, yes. It's a hobby. I know it's a hobby. You're not really working. Like, mom, I'm really working, like literally working. But she doesn't believe. One time when I was working, she just called me, Ari, buy some chicken feet. I'm working. No, you're not working. You're doing a hobby. Just go buy some chicken feet, please. Mom, I'm working. But I don't know. Old people doesn't understand freelance. My mom is 80 something. I don't know. I'm waiting now, becoming a dad or the others. I don't know. But then I was discussing with my mom. Mom, right now I'm working at home. I don't want to work in the office. My mom like, why? Why you don't work in the office? Not like our neighbor. She was in law, using suits and having in the good building. Why you don't work like them? No, mom. I don't want to work because in the office they always like playing a game after 5 p.m. Everyone playing a game like nobody working but nobody moving because everyone waiting to go home. Like everyone waiting, I'm waiting everyone. Everyone not waiting for me. I don't know. Like everyone agree that if we move, you are gay. Like if everyone like stopping, I'm waiting for everyone. Everyone wait for me. And then when I'm taking back, the others be like, so weak, youngster right now, so weak. You doesn't have loyalty. Like, why everyone do this? And then the boss coming from the room like, youngsters now doesn't have loyalty. But we all know, in the part of his heart, the boss will going to say, just go home, you gay motherfucker. Thank you. My name is Ari, and don't forget to double it. Thank you so
All
much. My
right.
name is Ari from Indonesia, and don't forget to double it. Just kidding. Thank you, thank you. My name is Ari.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Abby. Thank you. Thank you. My name is Abby. In case you can't listen to me, My
I
name
can,
is
I can.
Abbey. Oh gosh. Talking about working, he did mention, attaching emotions while you work, working and crying. This is this is not a joke. I to cry. He was paid to cry at funerals
Ah,
because he said he said that in certain cultures you need a certain amount of people to show expression to the dead. So this guy was actually professionally paid. He gets a call. No, will give you good money. And he said he did get enough money to party for the weekend. So yeah, crying can be a job. No joke, no pun intended. All right, next. Let's go all the way to Egypt and let's welcome Aseel.
Let me get in the position. Sorry, I was just getting ready. Hi, good afternoon, good evening. Hello.
hello.
We all have routine in life. I mean, morning routine. You get up early, you have breakfast, drink your coffee, go to work, and you come home. You have dinner, then go to sleep. And then day, same as yesterday, same as before yesterday, the same before as yesterday. Should I keep going?
You have an extra 2 minutes. You can go as far back as you want.
And some would like to change it a bit. Like when you come home from work, you binge watch Netflix, and then you go to bed, and it all repeats. People believe once they reach adulthood, it's too much work. I'm having a headache. I need my coffee. Give me coffee to get through the day, please. I need coffee. But who said adult can't have fun? Which is why there's always balance in work life. When you go to work, or me as volunteer, I go to volunteer in preschool. That doesn't mean we work. I mean, don't you guys have a lunch break or something? And we go through a break. We sit around with our coworkers, have some coffee, and chat and talk about some stories and experience. What you did in last summer? I went to the beach, for example. I mean, why else would they assign breaks or lunch break or any sort of break so we can recharge and have a little humor in chats? And what about after work? I mean, surely you don't just come home and then have dinner and go to bed just like that. No, you could just go to your cafe and have some drink and maybe go have some dancing. Night's still young. As adults, we can have some fun at night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. And it doesn't have to be night. What if you leave at the afternoon? You can go to the mall, play in the arcade, go to the cinemas, and maybe have a little eating fun. We can go get pizza or burgers, or we can go get some ice cream. Ice cream is for everyone. You scream ice cream, we all scream for ice cream. Or maybe you want to go to the park, have a little walk and enjoy the fresh air. I mean, don't we all need fresh air from time to time? Maybe you don't have the energy to go out. Maybe you want to just turn on Netflix and watch anything. You want to watch some action movie or some adventure movie or whatever your favorite movie genre is. And it doesn't have to be a movie. You can turn on any sitcom series, any comedy series, Yeah, good point. Is there still fresh air outside? Try going out in evening. That's what I do back in my home country. We go to the park in the evening. It's actually a cold wind at evening. If You'd be surprised that evening has some cold weather, so try going out in evening. There will be still fresh air. Give it a go. What if you're given a vacation, like a few days off, or you take a leave? You could just take the car, a plane, a train, whatever, and go to a resort. If you come to my home country, you can go to any resort. Yeah, we all need fresh air, fresh. We all need the little fresh in our life. In Egypt, we have so many resorts, like Sharm el-Sheikh, or this place in Alexandria. You can go swimming, go snorkeling, and go and have a little crazy night. Let's dance all night. And you know what the best part is? As an adult, no one can tell you no junk food at night. You cannot watch this. It's too spooky. Or if she is still alive, I'd introduce you right away. No one will tell you that's enough sugar or coffee is bad for you. Well, in fairness, too much caffeine is not good, which is why we balance it out. Just because we're adults, we want to have fun, not go crazy. We're still young. So, like I said, no one gets to tell you what to do or what not to do. Of course, we have someone to advise us, like try to go to bed a bit earlier so you can go to work energized. So, who said that adulthood fun is over? On the contrary, this is just the beginning. And there is no age limit to having fun. We are all young at heart, even 50s and 60s. We are still young at heart. So, what do you say we add a little fun to our little routine and have a little balance? Be serious in work and we add a little fun in breaks and work, or we have a little fun. But don't go too crazy. I'm asking you to have fun, not have a death wish. Oh, I said over to you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, the sound has been off and on. So let's give it up. Give it up to Aseel. She talked about resorts. You know how companies now like to use corporate team bonding, taking a bunch of people to resorts and then just working them like a dog from morning to night, listening to seminars they don't like, playing stupid games using strings and balloons. I mean, at least the only consolation you have, the food might be good, but I don't know. Yeah. And then you come back more tired and you're supposed to know your co-workers more, but you're just so busy. So next, let me just have a call. Mr. Tiru is not here from Sri Lanka, and Mr. Brain Damage. I'm not kidding. That's how he's. That's his actual name. That's his actual.
It's not even a joke. It's just.
Name. So we have two performers who are here who culprit of everything. They can't even allow people to have a 5-minute comedy show in peace. So I will go next. Okay. Hello everyone.
Hello.
My name is Abbey. I'm from Malaysia. I'm known and during Christmas. And today I just want to talk about this probably non-work movie called He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Did anybody watch the remake recently? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't even know where to start. It brought the word cringe to a whole new meaning. So this guy, as a playful kid, didn't get the attention he deserved, and he got kicked out to Earth. Yeah, and he got kicked out to Earth, and I don't know, the whole movie from the start is just so broken, because you start he just goes to Earth, and then he plays this average kid who's looking for a sword, and then he goes online shops, and he apparently he finds this sword and brings it back to the planet. I'm like, oh my gosh. So this movie decides to lean heavily, into original 80s toy creators and giving them the worst possible names. You have a planet named Grayskull. You have a villain named Skeletor. And he's so much of like naming your managers. Imagine being one of Skeletor's evil henchmen. You show up for an epic battle, and then suddenly a giant dude with a massive metal hand starts screaming about how he wants to go first and fist everyone in the room. And you're looking at your manager. Eternia does not need a hero. Eternia needs a HR department. And then, as I said, He-Man hunts for a sword, and then he just walks into a normal shop, and he said, oh, the sword is just here. And he finds the sword on Craigslist, of all. This is what you end up with: bad registry. And my favorite my favorite. The whole movie, they'll be fighting, and then you have this man as arms, the father of the year, Idris Elba, becomes a father to a daughter. And then, they have these father-daughter moments where they are fighting. And then he's a drunk, he gave up on life. And then suddenly He-Man comes back, and then he gets back, he suddenly becomes sober all of a sudden. Overnight, you're drunk for 20 years, and then He-Man comes and he's sober. And what pisses me off and says, "You are the son I never had." Is this a gender problem or what? Which father in their right mind looks at the daughter and says, "You are the son I never had"? Are you? Oh my gosh. I don't know where to start this. Imagine how Tila might have felt, the poor lady. Okay, she fights, but just because you fight doesn't make you a son. Why cause all this gender disconnect? Someone watching the movie, a kid watching the movie for 1.5 hours, only to find Idris Elba looks at the daughter and said, "You're the son I never had." But mommy, I thought women are daughters. They are not supposed to be sons. Shut up, son. Watch the movie. It's just a movie. How are the parents going to explain this to their children? You have a movie with bad HR. You have a movie with bad inventory. You can't even give a sword to a person properly. You have a movie where there's no management. People just come up and fight. And the whole climax, the sword shatters to pieces. I'm just spoiling it, everyone, so that when you watch, you'll get what I mean. The Skeletor punches the sword breaks, and then it's like, by the power of grace. What do you say? By the power of Grayskull. After that, I am the power. There you have it. You are the power, not the sword. You are the power. You are the power. You don't need a sword. It's been in you all the while. Like, bitch, then why you send me to Earth to get the sword? If I am the power, I have the power is in me. Why do I need this sword? Yeah, that's my rant. Thank you very much. And over to you, Abbey. Okay. Thank you, Abbey, for that awesome performance. This is a comedy show. This is not a rant. Please don't rant at a comedy show. It's not advisable. You have been a comedian for so many years. You're a disgrace. Stop ranting. Talking about ranting, I think without further ado, I'll just bring that closer.
Yeah.
He's I don't know. He doesn't rant much, but he loves Spice Girls. I don't know if you don't know who the Spice Girls is. In the next 15 minutes, you will know.
Yeah.
And you will fall in love again with the Spice Girls. So, Michael, I give the floor to you.
Oh,
Bring it
thanks.
up for Michael.
Cheers. Yeah, cheers. Give it up. Yeah, you will give up when you hear my shit. So spicy. I know every time the spicy thing comes up, people think of me, And seriously, I want to apologize for that, because I genuinely thought the introduction was going to be, if you don't know who the Spice Girls are, you're fucking lucky, because they're shit. Did you know that if you put all the singles ever sold by the Spice Girls in a long line around the equator, you need a fucking hobby, really. You need to get out more. No, but seriously, Abbey was talking about films, and something that always cracks me up is when adults, grown men, go to watch superhero films, you know, or they go to watch like Wonka, they go to watch Frozen. I mean, I could imagine if you're a grown man going with your family, with your wife and kids, but a grown man, you know, queuing up to watch Willy Wonka, wouldn't you be a little bit embarrassed? You know, have some pride, have some fucking dignity. You know, imagine like buying the fucking ticket. It's like, well, we've got Saw, we got romantic comedy. No, I want to watch Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka and his magic sweet is. Grow up, you're 40 fucking years old. Anyway, Phil, actually, I mentioned, yeah, no, I don't. I'm 53 years old. I'm too old for this kind of thing. You know what I mean? Sweet is, yeah. It's like Santa Claus, isn't it? I mean, that's a great one for your kids, you know? Tonight, a fat old man is going to break into your room, offer you sweeties, and say he needs to unload his sack. I mean, that is ever so slightly dodgy. But nonsense. I know. Well, this is the kind of thing that's been going on now. There's been a lot of discussion about this. I don't know if you heard, there was an English TV presenter called Jimmy Savile. You heard about this? No, that's the level of energy I expect from people who've heard of Jimmy Savile. Basically, he was a TV presenter, and after he died, there were like endless scandals. Well, yeah, I think he would have fucked you if he'd known you, quite honestly. Well, they're all the same, aren't they? But seriously, and this guy Jimmy Savile, you know, he'd fuck anything that moved, you know. Which, sorry, that's an exaggeration. Yeah, didn't have to move, you know. And I just thought, you know, wouldn't it be so traumatic to be molested by Jimmy Savile, you know? But then I thought, wouldn't it be even more traumatic to be so ugly that even Jimmy Savile wouldn't want to touch you, you know? I mean, that must be even worse. That must be more. I mean, how ugly would you have to be that even Jimmy Savile wouldn't want to molest you? You know, you'd have to be kind of beyond ugly. You'd have to be like Elephant Boy, you know? And imagine the embarrassment for the parents, you know, like the policeman's talking to me, says, well, your son was left alone with Jimmy Savile. It's like, oh my God, did he touch him? No, that's how ugly your kid is. It's like, oh my God, you know? He's always been a disappointment to me. He is a disgrace, you know. Now, speaking of child molesters, Michael Jackson. Yeah, Michael Jackson's been back in the news recently, hasn't he? Because everybody's been talking about this film, the Michael Jackson film, the biopic, everybody. The only good thing about that film is it might mean that less people watch The Devil Wears Fucking Prada Part Fucking 2. I haven't even seen that film and I'm fucked off with it already. But you see, what I love about Michael Jackson is it just sums up how powerful being a celebrity is, you know, because even now, it's been nearly 15 years, 20 years. And even now, people say, Michael Jackson, you know, do you think he did touch those kids? Well, maybe, but he was a great dancer. It's like, so fucking what, you know? Doesn't make it right. Molest all the kids you like, as long as you do the moonwalk afterwards. No, it doesn't work like that, you know? Actually, I've got a theory about the moonwalk. I think Michael Jackson only learned to do the moonwalk to confuse little kids. You know, it's like, which direction's he running at me from now? Shit. Genius. That guy's been dead for 15 minutes and I'm still making fun of him. Anyway, I shouldn't make fun of sick people because I went to the doctor recently and the doctor said, Mike, you don't look so good. I said, yeah, take a look in the mirror, George Clooney. But seriously, I have a lot of problems, as you can probably see. I suffer from premature ejaculation and diarrhea. Yeah. Easy come, easy go. That's me. I suffer from impotence and constipation. Yeah. Thank you. I'm getting heckled online. That's what I like about being heckled online. You know, people can't come up and punch you in the face. They can just write things, you know. But no, I was talking about the doctor, because I suffer from constipation and impotence. Yeah. I need more get up and go, I think. But I went to the doctor and he said, give me a brief biography. I said, bio. Because I am actually, it takes a while, that one. Don't worry. I will explain it later. I hand out notes after the set so people know what the fuck I'm talking about. No, but I'm actually writing my autobiography at the moment. It's called My Struggle Against Anorexia. Yeah. Spoiler. Don't want to ruin the ending. My autobiography is it's not so much sex and drugs and rock and roll. It's more masturbation, beer, and the Spice Girls. I'm back there again, the Spice Girls. But I was reading the biography. No, the autobiography. I was reading the autobiography of Madonna, which was amazing because it means she can write as well, which I never knew. And I started reading Madonna's. Actually, my dad keeps lecturing me about my Madonna obsession. I said, Papa, don't preach. I have to stop talking about Madonna. I need a holiday, celebrate. But I was reading Madonna's autobiography, and then I stopped reading, obviously. I mean, life's too short, isn't it? I mean, who the fuck wants to read an 800-page Madonna biography? Just tell your parents you're gay. All right? It's time. But you see, what I love about Madonna, the young Madonna, is whenever you read biographies of Madonna, whenever you watch documentaries, whenever you watch interviews about the young Madonna, they always say exactly the same thing. They always say the same thing. They say, what I loved about the young Madonna was her determination. She had determination. She was real determined. Boy, was she determined. She had real determination. Boy, was she determined. Madonna had determination. Anything at all. She would do anything at all. Anything to become a megastar, and that's what she became, a megastar. And you know why? Because she had determination. She was real determined. Gotta love a woman with determination. Yeah, I get it. Let's have less bollocks, shall we? Pardon my language there. Sorry. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. Pardon my language. Let's have fewer bollocks. Thank you. Little Cambridge boy here. No, I think what they're trying to say, she had determination. She would do anything. I think what they're trying to say is she sucked a good dick. I think that's what it is. You know, boy, did she suck a good dick. Gotta love a woman who sucks a good dick. Madonna sucked a real good dick. Boy, did she suck good dick. Gotta love a woman who sucks a good dick. Any dick at all. Any dick. Any dick that'd make her a star, she'd suck that dick. Any dick at all. Any sad, flaccid, bulbous little pecker, she'd clamp her stupid, fat, lipsticky face all over it, pump up and down like a fucking piston, boy, and swallow that cheese, gulping down every last drop of that lumpy, stringy bollock yogurt. Like that bitch that had nothing to drink since the wars of the fucking roses, man. Gotta love a woman who sucks a good dick. because you've got to be careful. Actually, I don't know if I made the point clear enough. If you like, I can do that bit again. No, but seriously, you got to be. Who is she? You don't know who Madonna is? Oh my God, she's almost as famous as the Spice Girls. So yeah, the Spice Girls. That's really cool. It's been like 15 minutes and I haven't mentioned the Spice Girls. So I'm going to start doing that now. Mel C says, every time I listen back to the Spice Girls, I burst into tears. Come on, love, you weren't that bad. I told Jerry Halliwell she had a clandestine relationship with my pet kangaroo. She wasn't convinced. She said, is your wallaby my lover? I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Yeah. The first song, it's all downhill from here, believe me. She did well to leave before. I don't even think she was hungry. I'm going to fuck off before he gets on, you know. No, but interesting fact about the Spice Girls. The first Spice Girls song, you hear a laugh, and most people think that laugh is Melanie B, but it is actually Jerry Halliwell. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, and that's 27 seconds of your life you are never getting back. I love doing this. I'm such an arsehole. You see, because Emma Bunton, Baby Spice, Jimmy Savile's favorite Spice Girl. No, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there because I already did. Emma Bunton, Baby Spice. She was the last person to join the Spice Girls. She was a replacement for a young lady called Michelle Stevenson. Now, Michelle just wasn't fitting in with the Spice Girls. Sure, she was a great singer, a great songwriter, a great dancer, which is why she wasn't fitting in with the fucking Spice Girls. Now, because Baby Spice was the last person to join the group, I could argue that she genuinely was the baby because she was the last person to join, or I could just shut the fuck up about the Spice Girls because you've suffered enough already. So I think that's enough from me. I'm going to finish because this is an international show, isn't it? Yeah, it's an international show. So I'm going to finish with my English joke. Yeah. If you don't speak English, because I know there are some Americans out there, I apologize. I'm going to try anyway. I can never remember the month after June. July? No, it's true. That's all from me. You've been mediocre as usual. Thank you. Glad that's over. Cheers.
All right. Thank you.
Yes. You want more?
Can you all see me?
I'm going to hear you.
Not yet, not yet.
Yeah. You want to listen and not look.
Okay.
Is it the Spice Girls?
All right. Thank you very much for all those who have shown up. And wait, give me a minute. Let me just give you a roll call of all the performers. Let's give it to our opener, Arinto. Let's give it up to Aseel. Let's not give it up to the two performers who didn't perform. Yeah, woo. That was amazing. Let's give it up to myself, Abbey, and your closer for the day, Michael.
Thanks.
And our ever faithful timekeeper, E.T.
Thank you.
And also thank you, Evans, for the Zoom page. with that, the show has ended. Thank you very much and see you all next month. The show will be on the 19th or the 26th of July. Look out for the poster, which will come out earlier, for sure. Yeah. So, yeah, the theme is AI. So, yeah. So, if you know any performers who want to perform for next month, do let us know. E.T., did I miss anything else?
No, you got it all.
Okay. All right. With that, thank you very much for attending HUMOR911, and we'll see you next month. Thank you very much.